Okay, so first things first, I'm going to show you our supplies. So I've got set out and ready here. Today we're going to be making 1-pound loaves, and then I believe this one's a 3-pound loaf, and they're going to be designed in Love Yous. So we're going to use our little Love You molds. These are our Kisses molds. These things are really heavy duty. I've had them, you can see I've gotten a lot of use out of them, but they are some of my favorites because they are so well made. And then our scents that we're going to use in this, it's going to be called Pour Some Sugar on Me. I'm going to blend all 4 of these. We have vanilla sugar waffle cones, strawberry shake, pink sugar, and serendipity. So yes, I will be blending these. So it's going to be a house blend. If you are making this for yourself, if you're making this for a product, just play with it, see how your nose likes it. Everyone's nose is different. I always try to make it so that my nose likes it and hope that everyone else's does. So onto our colors. I'm going to be using dye blocks, and this is a fluorescent green. This is going to be a fluorescent, it's called magenta. It's a fluorescent purple. And then we have our fluorescent pink. It's a really pretty hot pink whenever it comes out. And fluorescent yellow. And then I have my blue. It's a little bit different. It's not a huge block like that, but it still chips. And it's like a light baby blue, a fluorescent blue. So let's get this started and start crafting. Okay, so we've got our wax. The first, I don't know if you can see that. It's like a blue. The first layer I'm doing is the baby blue, and I'm gonna make it layered for the loaf, and then I'm gonna do some solids for the shapes. And then we're going to make our Love Yous also rainbow layered. But we've got to wait. As you can see, I've got a thermometer here. And we've got to wait for our wax to get to temp before we add our scent oil. You don't want to add it too soon, or you will burn off all of your fragrance. So we're going to sit here and patiently wait for our little numbers to go down and get to that magic number. Okay, so our wax is at temp now. So we are going to start blending our fragrance oil into there. So whenever I blend mine, I will do them one at a time. I measure them out. And like I said, how much and I'm just using this is a 1.5 ounce measuring cup. How much you use of each scent and how you blend it's totally up to you. Depending on which scent you want to pop the most, then that's the one you would add the most of. Your lighter scents, you would also want to add more of those if you want to be able to smell them. If you have an overpowering scent that you're going to be putting in there, which serendipity pretty much overpowers anything you blend it with. So I'm not going to put as much serendipity in there as I do the other scents. And I think actually I'm going to add a little bit more of the strawberry because I want that one to pop and not be overpowered by the serendipity. So I've got that in there. I use a blending stick here. It's dirty but clean as well. And then this is going to be where you mix in your fragrance oil to your wax, so you want to give it a good stir. I try to stir it for at least 30 seconds to a minute to get it nice and blended. That's what I like about this, is it actually will go up and down, blending it better. So we got that blended nice. Oh my goodness, this smells so good, you guys. Y'all are going to love this. Okay, so we're gonna pour our first layer. Just make sure you can have as steady of a hand as possible. The steadier your hand, then the straighter your layers will be. And I am very, very picky about my layers. I want them to be perfect. For the sheep, we're just gonna pour them in there because we really want them to be fun. The layers on those do not have to be just perfect. And so I've got that. And then I'm gonna come over here and pour a few of the kisses, the lips, so that we have enough for those. And I have a little bit excess, so let's pour that in there. Okay, so we've got our first layer, and here comes the patience part. We've got to wait for these layers to completely dry, solidify, and then we'll go in and do our next layer. So I'll be back. Okay, so we've got our next layer we're gonna pour. Our blue layer has completely dried. It's solid. And that's how you want it, so that your top layer that you pour on there doesn't break through and blend and mess up your color scheme. So we're going to mix up our fragrance into our green layer. These are going to be so cute when they're done. And I am making 2 of the 1 loaf and two of the 1 pound loaves and 1 of the 3 pound loaf. So some people are going to be happy. These are going to be random act of kindness. I will post a custom option with a few scents that you guys can choose. If you want a loaf after you see these, if you like the way they look. Yeah, so I may put up like 4 or 5 up there to be custom ordered, but these are for the most part going to be sent out as random act of kindness. So this has been a quite eventful week. I got my Sweet Smells and Trinkets website back up. I had a lot of messages asking where they could purchase some items. I had posted all of my pictures so that you guys could look through them on my The Crafty Unicorn Facebook page. And so I kept getting messages for how they could order. So I went ahead and opened up the Sweet Smells and Trinkets website again, but it is a soft open. I only have the candles and jewelry wax melts, jewelry candles and jewelry wax melts on there right now. But I may add some more as we continue to go. Like I said, I may put a few loaves on there if you guys want to order yourself a custom loaf, if you're not one of the people who get picked for the random act of kindness. So wait and see if you're one of those before ordering, because you might get it for free. So yeah, okay, we've got a 3rd layer poured. I'm not gonna make you guys sit here and wait for each one of these layers to cool, because it literally it's about 80 degrees outside right now, so the hotter it is outside, the longer it takes for the wax to solidify. So I will be back once this layer has dried, and we will do our think we'll do pink, our pink layer next. I think that'll look cool. Okay, so I'll be back.